Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and find our inner Brack and Michelle,
or Jay-Z and Beyonce, or this one we gonna go with Mama and Papa Braxton.
Okay.
He must have laid something major on her, honey, because she's not over it. And I think it was Justin J who said she's serving red Solo cup and Forever 42 realness. And I don't.
What's Forever 42?
You know, like Forever 21 year old.
Yeah.
Double it. Oh my God, Dear, you thought it was a store?
I don't know what it was. That's what I was asking.
He think it's like the old lady stores. What's like Seagulls? Remember did your mom used to get the book? She's a different generation. It used to be a book. Was it called Spiegels?
I don't know.
Anyway, we gonna talk about this Braxton reunion. I mean, Braxton's Fifth My Life, because it was something interesting going on. It is something to be said about that Mama and Papa Braxton love, right? They had sis cheering. Love was there, right? Somebody somewhere, I think he cheated. Mama wasn't having it, whatever it was. When the divorce come, you can clearly see one parent moved on and the other didn't.
Nope.
And what are the implications of that and why, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's interesting. What you think, Nero?
I think it's very interesting as well.
Mm-hmm.
Pops is just definitely living his best life.
Pops has moved on completely, and to the point where he's willing to take any ownership that he did in the case, plus anybody else's.
Right.
He's like, yeah, you mad at me? Okay.
I understand.
You right. In any episode, have you ever seen him talk back to his daughters or even his wife? Like, you ever seen him be like, get buck and be like, I don't deserve this. I ain't about to be doing this.
Nope.
Even on Von Zant, when Von Zant said the fishes stink from the top to the bottom, he said, okay, I like catfish. He did not combat it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's something about owning your shit and being in it that Mama Brett's talking about, I don't stink, honey. Listen, sis. Okay, now we got to get literal. We don't mean you don't physically stink, right? Your attitude stink. But anyway, who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nero. Did y'all know us?
Yep.
And I'm Nayan B.
And this is episode 183, y'all. Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. Follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. It's Black with no K.
Niram, do you want to be here today? Are you here just so you don't get fired, or what's going on?
I'm sleepy.
Okay.
I'm sleepy. I ran a half marathon today.
Okay, save it for your check-in.
Okay, then.
Anyway, what's going on with me? Not much. I bought a plane ticket home, which was a whole mortgage. Why didn't y'all tell me that these tickets was going to be so high from San Francisco to Detroit? Weren't they crazy high?
Yeah, they were.
But so y'all know, Delta Airlines provides bereavement air tickets. So if you ever need to go home on some short notice, if they have any flights available under it, they'll give it to you. So you just call the reservation lines and just say you need a bereavement flight, and they'll just ask for like the deceased person, like information and like the funeral home they're at. And as long as they verify that, you're able to get it. I was able to save about a couple $100. Mm-hmm. So like $100 each way. Don't get me wrong, the flights are still expensive as balls. But I was able to save a little bit compared to, because I was about to swallow it, y'all. I was going to drive to Oakland and catch the Spirit on Spirit Airlines. Because that was the cheapest flight. I think the cheapest flight out of Spirit was, if you do bare bone Spirit, I think it was about $600. But I think if I routed up on Spirit, paid all the fees and stuff, it was about $700. Mm-hmm. This other flight was a little bit more, but it feels like a more reliable airline. Shout out to Delta.
Well, Spirit is notoriously late.
It's late, and I think I had one connector. I think my on the way there was a direct, but on the way back was not.
They always late. They cram y'all asses in them seats.
No one's happy to work there.
No.
I just didn't want that type of experience. Not that Delta's the best either, honey, but at least it's a big airline.
The way obesity set up, you can't even sit in the Spirit seat. They'll fuck around and charge you twice.
So I did this plane ticket where it took a minute, because me and Aaron was gonna go home. I said, but the way that way these tickets rolling, I don't know if we can both do that. We still might find a way, but so later on this week I head home. So probably next week we won't have podcast, because I'll be with my family all next week, right, Nerums?
Yeah.
But we'll give y'all a heads up. But this week we'll probably be good with podcast, but the following week y'all probably won't get one, because I'll be in Detroit with my family.
Yeah, unless I can find out. I don't know. It really depends if I come too.
Yeah. I know.
We shall see.
Yeah, but I just want to give y'all a heads up.
TBD.
But other than that, I'm doing better, navigating through it. My weight loss journey is better. I haven't got back on the scale. Actually, I did, and it just haven't moved. So, that's a blessing. But I wanted it to move. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to refocus back on that this week. I know I'm about to go back to Detroit, and that's going to be a lot of stressors and triggers. So one thing I can't control is what I put in my body. So I think I'm going to go on hyper controlling what I want in my body. Does that make sense? So I can be like, oh, I would like this for like I just need to focus on something or try to control something. What do you think about that, Nero? You anti that or are you for that?
No, I think I talked about this a while ago when we first started the podcast. Like, we was going through so much that the reason why I became vegan curious, or that had that stint of vegan, is that everything else in my life was so uncontrollable that only thing I could control was whatever I eat.
Yeah.
And at that point, I said, "Well, fuck it, I'm going vegan."
Yeah.
And it was like a big fuck you to like the establishment and everything else, but also like a sense of control, right? Like,
yeah, that's what I feel. I don't want to feel like I'm spinning. And I think with controlling my diet or being thoughtful or mindful as I'm eating and what I'm eating and why I'm eating, I'm gonna try to do that because I don't want to, not that I've lost a ton of weight, but I probably lost about, what would you say, maybe 10 pounds, Nerims? I lost about 10 pounds on my journey, which is still got 20, which I still got a long way to still go, but I at least want to maintain that, right? As I'm going home, being with family, and y'all know how you do for the grief. So you heard me a few weeks ago bringing hams to folks and pies. So I'm trying not to eat every pie in sight. I'm gonna try not to eat coney dogs. When I go to Detroit, I'm not going to try to eat Detroit things like Faygo and Better Made chips. I'm going to eat chicken shawarma and salad. I think that's just the diet I'm going to be on. I'm going to just go home and order a big thing of chicken shawarma and just put it on top, the shredded chicken, and just put it on top of everything.
You going to put it on top of eggs and stuff?
Whenever someone asks me what I'm eating, chicken shawarma and a salad for two, salad with a lemon vinaigrette. So I just don't want to lose that, right? Because I ain't saying I'm going to gain 10 pounds in Detroit over a weekend, but you can gain an easy 4 or 5.
Yeah,
and then that 4 or 5 will lead to, I just need something to externally focus on and just to mentally get prepared to go back to my family. You got any advice on me, Nero, as I prepare to go back to Detroit? Hopefully you're there, but I understand if you're not, because I know you got a race too.
Yeah.
I guess not.
No.
Oh.
I was trying to formulate what I was going to say because I'm very thoughtful. What do I say?
And I'm not?
Just memorize this.
Oh.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
People are grieving.
People are grieving.
And there's no proper way of how to grieve.
And there's no proper way of how to grieve.
So if you see any unusual behaviors and behaviors as suspect, people are grieving. And there's no right way to grieve.
So I basically should just sit in the house and wait for somebody to tell me today, tell us time to go.
I'm just saying, I know how you get triggered. And I'm just saying, people are grieving, and there's no right way to grieve.
Yeah. All right. Other than that, my sleep is getting slightly better. I don't know why. Last couple of nights I've slept really well, but it's been nights that I have to get up super early. So I don't know if it's just because I'm only sleeping 5 hours. And it's like, oh... You know what I'm saying? I was going to wake up in the middle of the night at this time anyway. Right. Or if I really am sleeping good and I just haven't had the chance to sleep beyond 5 a.m. But I am sleeping better. Also, I want to give just a shout out to reaching out to friends. So I think after I get back from my grandfather's funeral, I'm going to reach out to folks and just kind of thank them for being there and apologize for being distant and absent, right? I think I need to go and just tell some people I'm sorry for being a bad friend.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry just not for not being available, for just not being present, right? And nothing to do with them, all me. And then on the flip side, I also thank them for still hanging around and calling and checking in and being there. So I think I need to go on that. Maybe our episode on Wednesday we'll talk about this. I really need to do a reset, routine reset.
Just everything.
Yeah, I just need to press the reset on everything. I think more so, especially friendships and relationships, more personal. Professional, I'm pretty decent, right? But I think more personal, I need to do just a complete reset, right? Because isolation is the enemy, and it's definitely a tool of the enemy. So
it is.
That's what I need to work on and do. Anything else now from me? I don't know. This is my checking. You go ahead, Neil. First, I'm sorry. Before you even get to, are you gonna talk about that fool Kanye?
We can talk about it.
Okay. I mean, I fell asleep, but if you want to.
So I guess first things first, my energy's a little low. I had a half marathon, so I'm trying my best to put on my enthusiastic voice.
Okay, come on, Nero.
You know what they say, smile while you're talking, so people can tell that you're smiling and shit like that. So I'm doing all the show tricks.
Just be Beyonce.
I'm trying my best.
Beyonce don't tell us she tired. She just go and perform.
I know she do.
Be a show pony. Come on. This nigga. Come on, nigga. Come on.
I ran a half marathon today. So the day that we were recording this podcast.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. So I think I did a pretty decent.
You did do a good job.
I killed it.
Yeah.
I'm pissed though because I ain't got no motherfucking medal because they
this
ran
was
out
a
of
little
punk ass
unorganized.
bitches ran out of medals.
They weren't the friendliest race that I've been to. Like some races are really open and friendly. Like I feel like they didn't have enough cheers. Were people cheering out there?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody was cheering. It was like the people in the neighborhood was like, "What the fuck is going on? It is Sunday. I'm here to get my almond croissant. These niggas is in the way." Like it just didn't feel welcoming. Like was it for a charity?
No.
Oh,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
a,
It almost felt like an obligation. Whoever did it was like an obligation. The energy out
it
there
was a
whack.
race. So this is like a company that put on races, right?
The energy was whack.
So luckily for me, I got a free entry, so I had to pay for it.
Oh
but
no, I wouldn't have paid for that.
it was definitely some bullshit. Like I even think like they had some parts where it was definitely gorgeous, right?
Okay.
Like running along the coast, and you see like the Golden Gate Bridge, you see
because it's
the Bay
about
Bridge,
10 minutes north of South Carolina. No,
San Francisco.
yeah.
So you seeing all these bridges, you see all these riverfront stuff. So that was cool.
Yeah.
But once you got into like the neighborhoods,
Yeah.
and you see like these rich ass houses, but like the hills was steep as hell.
Well, it's San Francisco.
I know. So I think that was
They
one
ain't
of the
warn
things.
y'all when you sign up. They don't tell you like the elevation of it.
I looked at the map a few times, but the thing is like looking at it and like really experiencing it.
Yeah.
It's totally different. Like I need to get more experience about like looking at the map and like incline or like the hills like 500 feet or something like that.
Yeah, that would be. I know you do for your other blog. That would be a good blog post. I feel like that is something very informational. I could go viral.
Yeah.
It's figuring out how to interpret race maps.
Yeah.
Near, I almost didn't go either, y'all. Because me and Near, I didn't even talk about that. You gonna talk about that tea place, aren't you? Because I just had a day where I had to get away because I just spent all this money on a plane ticket. And so Near took me for brunch and we went around. And I was like, "Do you really need me to come to this race? Because usually I come to the race." And I was like, "I don't." And Near was like, "If you want to," but he got my monkey ass up at 4:30 in the morning.
I didn't get you up. I woke up and I started getting dressed. And
So if I wouldn't got out of bed, you just were gonna leave?
Yeah.
Oh please.
Oh, I was.
Oh, you weren't gonna wake me up?
No. Because I knew how you didn't really want to go.
I did not. I was just wanted to be in bed.
You should have. So it was definitely like it was a decent race.
Yeah.
Like the experience, the actual runners was cool, but like you said, the organization, the demeanor of the people, and it's just something about being a back of the pack runner. Like I get it. Like I've been in more races where I've been last. I've been when the police just be following me. Like I'm the last person, and like the police is just behind me with the lights and shit.
I mean, but at least that would have been more respect in this race. At least they care about your safety.
Right. These motherfuckers was taking down shit, unpacking shit, and I'm like, there's still one more person out there.
Yeah, behind you. Yeah.
Because I was like second to last.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's still one more person out there. Like,
Yeah.
at least keep the little clock running.
Yeah.
So she can get her time.
Yeah.
But shit, by the time she got there, all that shit was packed
And the
up.
thing is that y'all time wasn't that bad. Like we ain't talking about y'all took 8 hours to run a half marathon.
No.
Like we talk about like 3.5 hours.
Right.
Which is not bad because what's the max time on a marathon? 8 hours?
Yeah.
8-9 hours?
It depends on the race.
Yeah, so on average to run a marathon, they give you 8-9 hours to do it. You cut that in half, you would assume they would give you 4 hours to
Right.
do a half marathon. Just as a courtesy, take pictures, like music. Like it wasn't even none of that stuff going on.
No.
It was weird. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
You know the Thanksgiving Day races?
Yeah.
When everyone just kind of come, get lit, and hurry up and go home and eat turkey.
Oh, like the Manchester Road Race?
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. But I understood that energy because people trying to get home to eat turkey. I don't know where everybody was going. Like people was racing to their cars.
So, I think that was the thing. Like, I definitely won't be participating. Well, I got one more free one from them. But after that, I'm not. That race company is.
Yeah, they need to do a lot of more work on that.
And that's the thing. They've been doing it for years.
Oh.
So I guess this is like what people are used to, right?
Yeah, that's bad. And like I said, I've never did any race, but what I would say, my job outside of what I do, overarching bracket, you can say I do is operation work. So plan events, people pleasing, that type of thing.
Yeah.
And this event was not that. It's like I feel like I agree, right? So if they had to take the clock down and they had to start taking the race and stuff down, if you know people are still out there, you should have something for the back of the pack people.
Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? If it's just a little pop-up something with the race on, like something or someone should still be there to acknowledge them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the
Something.
big thing, but something or someone should still be there.
Something, right? Like the clock. Like I said, the clock. Like
Yeah.
that's at least at minimum
Yeah.
the clock, so I can finish the race.
Yeah, it was weird.
But she got there. Last person
And it
got
was like
there.
the back of the pack folks, we was all ganging together like, well, we'll wait for you, sis. And the person behind us was this like a younger woman, and then her wife was there with a like 1-year-old, like in the sun, in the like, I don't know, in the middle of the street, and they're like packing up around this woman. I was like, oh my God.
Like just so fucking disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
So like,
And like they're not even clapping as people come in.
No.
Like we're the ones. It was just weird.
so like just taking all that shit into consideration, like when you finding races or like doing races, is that, you know, when you're a slower runner, like I know it's the nature of the beast. Like I've been there, I've been doing this shit since 2012. Like I get it, but it still don't feel good, right?
Yeah. Because it was a little unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because they kept the road blocked. So it wasn't one of them things where it's like, oh, goodness, we can't do this. Right.
Right.
Like,
But they just packed up everything.
yeah, it was weird.
So,
And I know they got to get out of there. And I'm not saying they shouldn't pack up, but something should be in place. Like, I don't know, like a flag or something. You know, like it's little things you can do to be like, oh, this is where you end at, honey.
right. Like literally, think about y'all start and they got like the big shoot and everything.
Yeah.
And when you come back, ain't shit there. It's just tables flipped over.
Empty water bottles.
UPS, not UPS,
U-Haul.
U-Haul trucks is all up in the middle of the street,
Yeah.
blocking your way.
Yeah.
So
In the neighborhood, I would say this is the first taste I've got really of explicit privilege. So where we at in Colonizer Valley, it's privilege, but it's new privilege and it's new money. And the privilege is coming different shades. You know, they might think they white, but they not. So it looked different. But out there, I smelt the privilege in the air.
yeah,
It was a different. And I didn't know it was like that up past San Francisco. It was a different smell in that air. Honey.
it was.
It was a little funny.
I think that the learning experience for me is that I need to find a place that got hills, because where we at is like super flat.
Yeah.
And like those hills was kicking my ass.
That's what slowed you down.
Yes. So like squats and lifting weights ain't enough. I need to go and do like run hills.
Wow.
So
Oh, you need back at our old spot.
yeah, and just literally just
Run the hill.
run up a hill, walk it down, run that bitch up again.
Was it harder running the hill or coming down it? Because both seem like they can be painful.
Well, coming down you can injure yourself.
Yeah.
Like if you come down too fast, but like I'm okay with that. But like the
Oh.
hard part is, well, not coming down too
Oh,
fast.
okay.
Like I can pace myself so I won't injure myself. But you know, going up a steep ass hill,
Do you walk it or what?
shit, you try to walk it, and then be like, "Fuck this," or you try to run it, and then be like, "Fuck this, I'm walking this shit." And so it was like just one hill.
Yeah.
It was like a hill on top of a hill. It was like a hill, and then it had like a little peak, and then like another big ass hill,
Yeah.
and then we had to go down it. I said, Jesus.
Lord have mercy. How does it
Shit.
feel when you come in a race and you be like everything's packing up and you be towards the end? Like how does that? Did that mess with your head ever?
Since I'm used to it, no. But initially, it's discouraging, right? So like, that's one of the reasons why I carry that bag. That you like, why the hell you riding with that bag? Because if I don't,
Yeah.
water ain't going to be there, right?
Exactly.
So just water, like the
Sorry.
necessity of water.
Yeah.
It won't be there because, like I said, you get to a certain point, they got all the tables flipped over, and like
Yeah.
the water and the Gatorade jugs is just spilled out. They just poured it out and shit. Like,
Yeah.
so it can be discouraging and disheartening
Yeah.
to like go through half of the race and come back on a down and back, and then come back and like all the shit that was there, all the cheering people. It's a fucking ghost town.
Well, this one wasn't, but yeah.
At least
Well, give some inspiring talk to the folks that happened. What I'm gonna say, it don't matter. You continue to move forward.
yeah, that's what you do. And that's the thing. Like, luckily, it was just a medic there, and this nigga was just chilling in his chair fishing.
Okay.
This nigga was fishing.
Okay. Come on there. What else
So,
going on?
What else we do? We went to what is that place called?
Tea something. Tea Asian or something like that.
Tea-tation.
Tea and tonic. I don't know.
And we had some good ass tea there.
Oh my God, it was so good.
It was a good tea, but it was popping.
They were popping and unorganized, but the tea is a culture out here, and
It
can be
is.
very overpriced. This is, I would say, middle of the range, but worth it, because sometimes the places ain't worth it. Both tea places, when we went to two places. See, this is how you know we've been in Seneca Valley too long. We went to two tea places one day. Which one you like better?
Second one.
I like the second one better too. But did you like the carrot cake from the first place?
Yes.
The guy, it was like a young guy. I don't know what. He looked culturally ambiguous. And I kept asking, I said, now, how long is this going to take? What is a good one to order? He said, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. And he ended up bringing us 2 slices of cake for free. Because I guess I was giving him the mean auntie glare. But the second place we went to was bomb. And we never been to that one because the lines always wrapped out the door.
Right.
But I went out and had to grab some stuff from Target. And so that's why I stopped in that spot. And it was good. What did you have? Like, mine was like a mojito.
Mine was like a cucumber.
It was
mix.
his was like a cucumber lime tea with it was a cucumber lychee tea. No, yours was a lime tea, lime green tea with a cucumber floater. You know you're in California when there's such thing as a cucumber juice floater.
I don't even know what that is.
It's
but the
cucumber
shit was
juice
good.
floating on top of it.
It was good as fuck.
It was refreshing, and mine was like a lychee. Mine was like a lychee mojito. So lemon, lime, lychee, little lychee bulbas. Oh, it's so damn good. It's so worth it.
And then we also had date night Friday.
Oh my goodness, how did I forget Fright Night?
That's what I'm saying.
Where did the weekend go?
And we did
Tell
that.
the folks about Fright Night, Neil.
So I always get it messed up. It's not American Adventure. That's in
It's
LA.
Great America.
California's Great America. So we went there
Oh my goodness, I almost forgot about this.
and went Fright Night, and we definitely showed our age.
We
was
were
getting
old.
old.
We shouldn't have took our old one. First of all, I've been talking about this for a minute, but what was going on? Like with my grandfather, I wasn't in the mood. Like I really want to spend extra money, but I was like, you know what? Sometimes you got to treat yourself, and this was a weekend of definitely treating myself and splurging. And so Nero didn't think, because I gave options first. What did I say, Nero? I was like, well, we can go to Great America, or we can go to wine tasting, or like one was like a lame one. One is like go to Trader Joe's and go buy some mixed drinks.
Yeah, and come home watch TV
And watch TV.
Lame.
And then what did you say?
I said, well, let's go to the Fright Night.
Wrong.
I did.
This nigga's a lie. Y'all know from his voice he a lie.
I'm not lying. I said, let's go to the Fright Night.
And then I was like, all right, did you get the tickets or anything?
No, you said let you know so you can buy the tickets.
Oh, that's
how the fuck you gonna give me the options?
how I'm gonna buy them. I've been at work all day, and you've been at doing your things.
Nah, I don't. You know, we got one salary. I don't know what card you want me to use, what account. You said you was gonna take care of that.
Whatever. But anyway, I popped up. It's because it opened at 7 p.m. and I popped up at 6:30. I was like, "Fuck it, we going."
No, first, y'all don't know how Naomi gets. So she be trying to be persuasive. Because at first, she's like, you sure you want to go, Nero? Yeah. I don't know. And I'm like, Naomi, you can't convince me. Because like Naomi's good, like repeating same shit over and over again when she wants you to do something. I was like, no, I want to go. And then, you sure? Are you positive?
Yeah.
And then eventually she's like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Like, but you said you didn't believe we were going to go.
No, because you kept asking me, you kept trying to persuade me to say no.
I was not trying
yes,
to
you were. It's like a little kid.
I just wanted you to think.
Are you sure you want to go? I can take you to Toys R Us. I can take you to the dollar store and get you all the toys you want.
Would you like to go to Toys R Us and get one toy? Or go to the dollar store and get 20?
All the toys. That's how Naomi tried to get me.
Neil said, I don't know.
No, I said, take me to Toys R Us.
But we went, and it was actually decent. It was a lot of young kids there, which I should have known. But
I think it was interesting, like when we was pulling up, and it was like a mass exodus of like kids.
Yeah.
Hopping out of cars.
And we was like, because they all like Ubered there. Either they Ubered there or their mama dropped them off. Because, I'm thinking theme parks like, oh, Lord, we're going to be parking so far. No, ma'am, that wasn't the problem. No one drove. We're the only ones who drove. We're the only one with a license. And we got out and we went in. And what was your first thought there? Did we put any of this on IG stories?
Yeah.
The pumpkins on fire was scary.
Yeah, that shit was.
But we started on the rides. So at this haunted place, so the theme park is open for the most part, and then they have like 5 or 6 like mazes or haunted areas.
Yeah, I would consider them like haunted houses.
Yeah, that you go through. And I'm like, oh, this is the theme park because I'm old. I'm like, oh, let me pay to get on some of these roller coasters. And I'm like, all right, Neroms, you ready? And the first one I got on was, what was it? It wasn't even a roller coaster. It was like more of a carnival ride.
It was you just spin around in circles. Yeah. And if anything,
not dismiss me.
It was. It just went. It was a roller coaster that just went around in circles very fast. And I don't like rides that just goes around in circles. I get because it makes me nauseous and I want to throw up.
Okay, you've never threw up.
But still, I don't like rides that go around in circles. And then I be, please, Nero, please.
Because Nero also was getting on me because like, what's last few times we going out? It's just we getting arguments. You
do.
Did we get an argument this time? Almost.
Yeah, afterwards.
Did we?
Yeah, when we got home.
Oh, shut up. That don't count.
Yeah, it do.
Come on. Finish the damn story.
Yeah, it do.
Talk about great adventure.
Yeah, it do.
Come on.
We got on a ride and we was cool, and then we went. It was like this big ass ride there, scary shit.
I was so scared. It was called Blade Runner.
It was called something,
and it was all in one line. Tell them we walked.
It was a single rider shit, and it was like, what the hell? And got the steep ass drop. And
Nero walked in, like you walk through the tunnel to get on the ride. Nero's like, my heart is racing. What did you say? What was going on with you?
I said, oh, I'm too old for this shit.
And then go ahead, Nero.
Oh, I got it. And then my ass ended up in the front, and they couldn't get in the seat.
First of all, I told this monkey ass, why was he going towards the front? I did not want to be. I want to be clean in the middle.
Why?
Because it's safer.
It's not safe.
It is.
No, it's not.
And then he didn't get on the ride, but I'm already locked in, so I'm like, oh, let me get off. And they're like, clear. You know, they put their fingers. I said, wait. So I'm in the front.
Yeah.
By myself. Were you worried for me?
Nope.
As I was going.
Nope.
Actually, honestly, I just closed my eyes. Mm-hmm. Did you hear me scream? How was I on the ride? Was I the first one to scream?
Yes.
How did it go? Child, them drops in them whirly whirls. Not the way this heart rate set up. It was crazy. And then you want to talk about some of the haunted areas we went to?
Yeah.
Them people was, the other thing is, since we're a certain age, the people scares didn't bother us too much.
No.
I noticed that. I wasn't sure if it was my age or my color.
I think it was your age.
Really? They weren't there fucking with us, really. Very few.
There's a few that follow us, but
they won't follow like they was doing to other people. Who was the man who was on roller skates? How did he do it? Like
I
on his
don't know.
knees?
He had roller skates on his knees, and his ass was just skating all over the place.
He was skating. He was running up on niggas.
Yeah.
Oh, can we talk about how they got a bomb turkey leg? They got this restaurant in there. They serve turkey legs with these waffle fries, and I got a little pear cider. Lit, Great America. Yeah. Bravo. And it was a decent price. Like, you go to them theme parks, you'd be like, at the end, you're like $100. Like, it was like $20-some. Like, and I feel like we both ate and we both were full.
Yeah, we were.
It was lit. But the first haunted place we went to, we were getting lost because we were in Snoopy Land. And then the first place we got into, it was like a long ass line.
Yeah.
And Nero was like, no, we're not doing this.
Because the line wasn't moving. So I went all the way up to the front.
Yeah.
And like it was like paramedics and shit there. I was like,
oh, somebody probably done got hurt. And then the next one we went to, it was called the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah,
that one was crazy. Was that your favorite one?
No, my favorite one was the Tooth. Yeah, no, the one in the dark,
the blackout one. So talk about that one.
So they got a maze where it's as dark as fuck and they ain't no lights on.
You have to have a flashlight.
And they give you one of these keychain flashlights.
That's what I said. This me. What's this for? Look, I was confused. What? Who said that?
They give you this keychain flashlight.
Yeah.
That they got a beam of like a dime.
And it's foggy. You know them smoke lights going.
Yeah, they got the smoke machines going.
And meanwhile, Nero got me in the front.
Because you walk faster than me. What? Because I start off in the front and then you just walk right past me.
Tell, I'm trying to get out.
Because when I walk, you be like, Nero, you going too fast. I say, okay, I slow down. And then you pass me up. I said, which one is it? Am I leaving you or I'm walking too slow?
Oh, okay, well, come on. Finish talking about the dark.
So, yeah, it was in the dark and you just walk around with this little flashlight on. And then the thing is, the scares can see you because they got you got the flashlight.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers just come out of nowhere.
They just be sitting in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a good one. You know one I like? The Chaos House, the House of Mirrors.
Oh, the House of Mirrors.
Was it scares in there?
Yeah, it was some scares in there.
Yeah, but the way they was fucking us up with the mirrors.
Yeah.
Child, it took us about 5-10 minutes to get out the mirror room. And the only reason I got out because I followed somebody with the scares. You can tell the scares when folks was taking too long. The scares just lead you out.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen the scare pulling somebody, and I was like, let's follow them.
Right.
Because some of the times it was hard. Like I wanted to go. I was just going towards the exit sign.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm outside. Okay.
Because the thing is with the House of Mirrors is that they also had like a strobe light going.
Yes.
So like,
oh my God.
they got a strobe light going. The floors are painted and shit. The walls are painted and shit.
Black or the white circles. Yeah.
So it looks like the walls are moving or like you moving and shit, but it's just the strobe lights.
Yeah.
So it's just fucking you all up, right? And yeah, your ass is up in there, and then the scares come.
Yeah.
And then they fuck you up because you thinking they behind you or
and
shit.
they keep moving. It's like the scary movies when they be close and then they be closer, then they be the closest.
Right.
And it's like, how are you moving so quickly?
One of them followed Nyambi.
Yes. I thought it was near him.
Nyambi about to grab his hand like, come on.
Come on. Time to go. And it's him taking my hand. Just like a horror movie. But it was nice to get out. I enjoyed it, though. I recommend going. I don't know if it's something I would go every year, but maybe every other year. Like, I would go back and forth. So one year I would do the Halloween, and they also have a snow one, like a winter one. And then one year I would do like a winter fest. Like, I think that's how I would do it back and forth. Or would you go every year?
Yeah. I think the thing is,
we got to get them passes.
Y'all got to get those fast passes.
Yeah, we fucked up on that. Because we only paid $30 for our ticket, which is why we went. But they got like a fast pass where you pay an extra $40 on it. So it'd be like like what's that, $70?
Yeah.
But you can go straight to the front of the line.
You just walk right on up in there. It ain't like the Disney shit.
Yeah, Disney be like, come back in 10 minutes and wait for an hour.
Your ass go straight to the line, to the front.
And then you be looking like, what? And mind you, I think the longest one we waited was about 45 minutes. That was the longest one. So it wasn't horrible waits, but anything over half an hour, I started to get antsy. Like, but the thing is, there was really no waits for the roller coasters.
No,
the roller coasters.
Everybody wanted to go to the what's the name?
Yeah, it was the
haunted
houses.
Stuff.
Yeah, it was the haunted houses that had the wait, but the roller coasters didn't have no wait. Like that's another sneaky thing to do too, right? Like, so if you if you have the time, right, and you interest in the roller coasters and not the haunted place, you can go ride them roller coasters 2-3 times.
Right. Yeah, it's truthfully the best time to ride the roller coasters.
Yeah. And no one would blink twice. So like that in itself, I think that's what balanced what was worth the money. So we maybe missed 2 of the haunted houses because it was closing because it was 7 at midnight. But we got on like 3 or 4 roller coasters.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if we didn't get on the roller coasters, we would have got to all the haunted houses.
Yeah.
But even though it wasn't bad though. Oh, I forgot about that. What fall date nights are you doing? Do they got apple orchards out in California? Do they grow apples out here? Is it too warm?
I don't know if they grow apples out here. Let me see.
Do they got apple orchards? I don't know what fall events I need to be doing. I do kind of miss that. It's about time for me to go get my 20-gallon bag of apples. It's about to be apple and almond butter season.
And then I be talking about I'm gonna make some apple crisp.
Yep, it's apple crisp season. Nia, it's time to make applesauce. It's all that season. This is a time where you just eat apples until March? Apples, oranges, and what else? Like we still getting watermelon up here. We still eating water. This is weird. What the privilege is going on?
Shit.
Do we have any apple orchards?
Yeah.
Oh.
5 places to go apple picking.
Only 5. Back home, I feel like they was on every corner. Do they do the donuts too, honey?
I don't know, baby.
In the nice cold cider.
Apple a day.
Ooh. Okay, come on, Aaron. What else are we doing? We're doing some pillow talk.
Yeah.
How to Get Away with Murders. Y'all know I really wasn't gonna watch it. I thought I'd put in the towel and saying I was all set. But you know what? This season's going to be good. I kind of still don't know what's going on. But I think I know a little bit what's going on. What I will say is redemption is amazing. And redemption is key. Black women, we have to do this shit all the time. And what I learned from Annalise Keaton is you have to know your damn worth. Because she playing all these damn law firms every day. All of them. I love the scene she was going back and forth. Oh, I need this from them, that from them, and piecing together her deal. That's how you got to play the game.
Yep.
That's how you have to play the game. What you thought about that, Nero?
I thought it was amazing. And I said that because, we was having this quick conversation. It was like, what it really means. Like a lot of people talk about like calling their own shots, right?
Yeah.
But like what it really looks like.
Unpacking it.
To be up in that bitch like fucking fearless. Like unfearless.
Yeah.
And just go up in that bitch.
Unapologetic.
And just say a number. And then somebody be like, this is a negotiation. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's not a negotiation. This is what I want.
I got big dick energy.
Oh, she had real big dick energy. She had big dick energy and sweatpants.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm gonna say about this is Steen. Do you trust Steen from Underground?
No, I don't trust him.
I don't trust Steen as far as I can throw her.
Mm-mm.
And I really wanted them to be tag team Black Girl Pat Magic, but I don't think none of that's about to happen. Because Steen was like, "What you doing here?" In anime, not Annalise. I done called her every name, but what the character name? She said, "Oh, girl, I'm just here playing a little bit. Don't worry about it. Let me do my thing." And then that's when she left out. Or, that's when she put real big energy and put something crazy on the table and left. Then she came back at the end. But how dirty is that? All of a sudden, somebody make a phone call. Now nobody won't. That's how white people gonna white.
Mm-hmm.
That is a classic white move.
White, no white.
Once they get scared, honey, or they get a whiff of something, that's how I go. Then it take the one company to be fearless.
Yeah.
And you like how that white man reiterated, like, "Oh, I'm the only one who wants you here."
Right.
I don't know if that's supposed to be inspiration or what. Meanwhile, on a ranch scene looking down the street.
Right.
Look, I'm just go through this. I don't want to ruin too much for y'all. I hope y'all don't watch it. Nerium, you jump in. Michaela is played out. I'm done with her. I really don't trust Black women don't have other Black friends.
So, two things you don't trust. Black women who don't have other Black friends. So what was the
Any
other
Black
one?
friends. It can be male or female. Gay Black women who date white women.
Oh, yeah, that one too.
Oh, is that the one I think? That's problematic.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's all right.
I think that one's very problematic.
What is it?
I don't know.
I think maybe I need to hone in that statement. If you end up marrying them right down the line, that's fine. But I think I have a problem when it be that young, that 30-ish, and they be with them and they never really experience nothing. Like that, it become a problem to me. I feel like they in a sunken space.
Oh.
Because that level of wokeness don't be there sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, I don't trust Black women who don't have at least one other Black friend. You don't have a lot of them. I just need one. Have you seen any of Michaela's Black friends?
No.
Michaela mama not even Black.
Nope. Michaela don't even think she Black. What you talking about?
Oh, come on. Let's unpack that in a different episode. At least Annalise got Black friends and knows very well and firm that she's Black. Or even the shade she be throwing at Annalise. I'm like, sis, that ain't nothing but mirrors that you got up. Then secondly, Marcus don't want you. He won't Smelly Melly. Do y'all miss Scandal?
I love it.
I miss that. I'm talking about, and she go, I'm going to text him to see if he want to be with me. No, he won't Smelly Melly.
He won't Smelly Melly.
He don't want to be with the murderer.
No.
Girl, bye.
He want to be with the president.
So they in the same universe where Smelly Melly is the president.
I'll choose the president too.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying like, so How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal live in the same universe, like the Marvel universe. So
are we going to get some cameos?
We got to. I mean, I think with the Marcus one was a nice little Easter egg. I'm gonna need an Olivia Pope, and I mean that makes it easy because I'm sure Annalise don't get in some bullshit. So if she ain't already in it,
right?
Next, Frank is thirsty. He taking care of kids that don't belong to him, and he know Laurel don't want him. Laurel is tired too. I don't like her.
She just wants somebody to watch that baby.
She just want a babysitter, and she should just hire someone.
She just want a babysitter and good dick.
And she just leading Frank on, and y'all know I be worried about Frank. I be worried he gonna get PTSD. Bonnie is not to be trusted. I don't know why Annalise trusts that white woman with all her soul and heart.
So they probably had sex.
I don't care. See, this is what I'm talking about. Black woman who what? Come on, don't trust Bonnie. And then his name ain't Frank. Nate. He need to find a long sleeve shirt.
Why?
Because why he always unnecessarily shirtless? He's the most shirtless man in this show. Nobody else is going around shirtless. Him and the baby is the only people who don't be without clothes. You don't notice that?
He's so be eye candy for the ladies, I guess.
Oh, child. Come on, Nate. With them veins popping. And then next, who is dead?
I don't know. Laurel, possibly?
And I don't like the New West. You can unpack all that now.
Where do you even begin?
I don't care.
So the New West is Bonnie's.
Annalise.
No, I thought it was Bonnie's kid.
Oh, I thought that was Annalise. I thought she did, honey. I said, but maybe they done crossed over with Colvin.
I don't know. I thought it was Bonnie's kid.
See, that's why I don't. Bonnie slept with a black man.
Well, because, Bonnie was raped and stuff. So I thought that was Bonnie's kid. Maybe, I don't know. I got to look it up. I thought that was Bonnie's kid.
See, this is what I'm talking about, How to Get Away with Murder.
Because
I don't know.
Annalise lost her baby, right?
That's what I thought, too. But you know how Shonda do magic dust, and like the baby was dead, but the baby came back alive. Then they put it up for adoption. I don't know. What? I just made up the storyline.
I know you did.
Oh, so you think that's Bonnie's son?
I thought that was Bonnie's son.
Oh, just anyone black I associate as Annalise.
No, because mixed race baby. I thought it was Bonnie and a rapist or something like that.
Oh, I thought her daddy raped her. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? This is the missing pieces that be in How to Get Away with Murder. Mm-hmm. And I thought this was going to be exhausting. Every year somebody die.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that would be exhausting because it got to be someone at least close enough to the group. Like, can we switch it over to Scandal where they're helping someone else? Mm-hmm. Can they just live one life without it? And then the two gay guys, like, they're trying to get married. And what is he, a pizza delivery man? What is he doing?
Yeah.
He just working.
He work for Uber Eats
9 to 5 to stay alive. I don't know. What else is going on? Do we even give an overview of the whole plot?
Nope.
Annalise back. The law firm's trying to get her. She won the Supreme Court trial, but she got to retry something. She got to retry the class action. Mm-hmm. Class actions cost 7 figures, so that's why she was trying to go to these different companies.
Yeah,
the companies was playing her. I'm surprised she was gonna go with the white woman company initially.
Because the black one looked like they were struggling.
I don't even know if it was the black one. I think it was the nonprofit one. Oh. You know how the nonprofits one. The nonprofits always look like they ran out of alley. Mm-hmm. And what else? And then of course she's back teaching there. She was not supposed to be on campus, but now she back stunting like her mama. Mm-hmm. And then she be in the crazy I never had any professors like that. Did you? Did you ever have ones? I don't know if anyone was that smart, honey. To like, I could think of one who thought they were on that level, who loved to pontificate about us.
I never had one.
Yeah, you know this one.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Who thought he did this, and y'all who know me know who this is. Mm-hmm. But they doing the weed out for the classes, right? So having them fight their passion case in front of the Supreme Court, and then the next day, like, to weed out everybody, then the next day come around and kind of fight for the opposite side.
My thing was like,
because you showed your bleeding heart, now you got to rip the bitch out your chest.
And the kid was like, I registered for this class early.
She's like, I don't give a fuck. Get out,
leave. No, I pay your check.
Yeah, I don't know if I registered. I think I would have had to lie on that one. I'd be like, girl, if you can't prove I'm only L2, then I'd be like, I'm hard of hearing. I'm like, oh, you said L2? I thought you said everybody in the L2 is gonna be here, because that's what New West did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like New West.
Why you don't like New West?
He's a transfer from where he kind of looked like Old West. Only thing he's kind of missing, like, he seems fuckboyish. Mm-hmm. Only thing he's missing is funny eyes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. How y'all like How to Get Away with Murder?
Are you missing anything?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, let's go on to the next subject.
Braxton family. I think it was Justin J. They be like, Braxton family values. He was like, the Braxton family has no values. Well, Von Zant was on it, and it was good, beloved.
I wonder how many episodes she gonna be on it.
Probably 2.
I was hoping 3.
I don't know if it's gonna be 3. And I could tell they hired her because it ain't a crossover on Oprah.
Nope.
Because I was like, oh, they done hire her out of pocket. This don't got nothing to do with OWN. This is just me and my craft. But honestly, I would say Von Zant looked like she was there for it. Like, she looked like she was there to do work. Mm-hmm. She wasn't being a show pony.
No.
She wasn't being a show pony at all. Right. They were now. But she wasn't.
Right.
It looked like she also would have been okay if they were like, oh, we don't want to record this, sign an NDA too.
Right.
But they decided to do this, which is another thing before I dive into it. How they going to be on strike, but they got all these episodes? Like, how you gonna be on strike but you still come on every week?
Right.
Is that strike?
There ain't no strike.
So, I'll play though. We'll go down it. But it was good. Von Zant is reminded why she is the queen. And can't nobody tell me nothing different. And if any moment she wants to heal me, she's welcome to. I keep telling her I'm willing to go on the show.
Well, send her a letter then.
I don't know what to heal. What I'm going to say, I'm just ready for you to just ask me anything, and I'm going to answer the question.
And she going to say, honey, read one of my books.
She going to be like, you don't need. Go away from here. Go away from here. Because I just want to be, I don't know who on my family going to come on here with me. Because I don't even think my family would play. They'd be like, I'm not doing this. Would you come on with me now?
I'll go on there with you.
Would you participate?
Yeah.
Would my mom come on?
Probably not.
And if she do come on, I don't know. She would probably be like Miss E.
Yes.
She'd be like Miss Evelyn, not participating. I think my father would come on and just look.
Your dad would definitely play Pops Braxton.
They just be like, I'm just here to be a supportive father because I fucked up enough in the past.
I fucked up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, daughter. I fucked up.
All right, come on, let's get into this. So Miss V, like I said, Miss Van Zandt is the truth. I knew I lost it when she started talking about the fish episode. It made me want to go back and rewatch the fish episode when she said the fish stank from the head to the tamer. The tail.
I don't know. She said to the head to the table.
What is the same thing? The head. What is it? Daddy, mama, brother, oldest sister, middle sister, and Tamar the youngest. So she the tail.
Fish stink from the head to the table. Stupid.
Too much. But Miss Evelyn was over it. But I think about her being over it because Miss Van Zandt asked one question: do you commit? And the whole episode was about this. If Miss E would have just been like, yes,
I commit,
there wouldn't have been no snippet about it, right? It wouldn't have been nothing. But I think that speaks to what's going on, right? And the generational impacts of it, right? Like, I honestly think Miss E sees like 5 versions of herself in them girls, right?
Yeah.
Good, bad, or ugly. And it was weird how they seemed like they were scared to tell the truth.
Right.
Because Van Zandt asked, like, well, tell your mother how you feel. You could have heard a pin drop.
Right.
And these some opinionated women. These ain't women who soft spoken.
Well, like I said, you know how it is in the black culture. Mama's supposed to be sacred.
Yeah.
So you can't tell mama what she's doing wrong.
That's the part that I want to unpack for us to really, when do we tell mama she wrong? Because this is causing generational impact. So not just to Miss E. So Miss E to her daughters, right? And each of her daughters are repeating some of the same shit that Miss E did, and it's trickling into her family. No shade, no tea. Trina already been on Van Zandt with her children. And you see what that relationship look like, right? Then I think about who is it, Tawanda, who stayed with that Andre, aka what Tamara call him, the babysitter, for why? And they explicitly called each other rude. Like, what are we doing here, right? You know, Tony had her little hiccup, but at least she got the fuck out. But now I'm nervous. She with Birdman. I don't know. Like, what are we doing here? Then the Tamar with, what you call it? Teddy Rupskins to Skinny Daddy. What's going on? And they say Tracy and her man holding on for now, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit going on here.
You know, them bikers got along. They be holding it together.
Near. So
they do. Shout out to the bikers.
It's just something about that, and that's what I wanted to talk to you before we unpack the episode more. Near it's like the black family, and when is it ever appropriate to tell your mama or your daddy that you're wrong? Like, it gets to the detriment. Like, it's to the detriment of the family that people, I don't want to say worship, but it's like, I understand that you're supposed to respect and love your parent. But when they on fuck shit, when do you be like, this is crazy? This is crazy.
The thing is, you know, black folks be so damn mesmerized with it. It don't take until you be touched by white hands to be like, oh.
Now I understand why the white kids be cussing out their mama.
Right.
Come on.
And the black people like,
they better not do it to me.
Better not do it to me.
Honey, that's why they broke the generational curse.
But I also think it has some form of slavery to it, right? Like,
yeah.
Boy, don't you talk back to me. I'm your mama.
Yeah.
And whatever I say, go. Motherfucker, I'm 30.
What
are you 40,
saying? Please.
I'm
we're
40,
still we're still young, right? Fine. Some stuff my mom said I let it slide. I'm even talking about the relationships like we see it on the Brastons. These ladies is 40 and 50. Wait a minute.
With their own kids.
Come on now.
Like, at what point does this become a mutual relationship, right?
And I'm not saying cuss your parents, right? Like, I'm not saying go Timmy and be like, fuck you, mom. But sometimes you got to be like, no, ma, that's wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying disrespectful. Like, you know, white folks take it too far sometimes. But just to be like, no, I don't agree. That's wrong.
But also think about like some of the stuff that's going on with your family right now.
Oh,
like,
now you trying it.
No, but I just think, hey, stir. But I think that's the thing that you see, right? Like, I'm the mother and you're supposed to listen to me, or you're going to get whipped. It's like, what the fuck? What type of slave shit is this, right?
Yeah.
So I think, you know, is that thing is also like the black mothers or black parents are so sacred to the family, right?
Yeah.
Or supposedly sacred to the family.
Allegedly.
But when the shit hit the fan, ain't nobody taking care of shit, right?
Yep.
So I just
come
think
on, exactly. If you're supposed to worship your parents so much, but then when they really need you, honey, right? So one parent can take care of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 kids, but it take 8, 9, 10, 11 kids to take care of one parent.
Right.
Come on.
So I just think about all that
Child.
stuff that plays into, all that. But I really think it's slavery. It's slavery lingering.
How, do you ever course correct your mother or your like? What does that look like?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you do that?
All the time.
What does all the time? I don't think that's something that people do a lot
Mm-hmm.
or often enough. What does that look like?
I let them know, like, I don't think you're right on that.
Yeah.
And, they can argue back and forth. It's like, but I don't think you're right.
Mm.
And I said, based off this, you ain't right.
Just let it go.
Yeah, and I just let it go. I say my piece and I let it go.
My problem is letting it go. Like I think I challenge my parents
Because the thing
more
is,
often than some of my cousins and relatives do. But sometimes I need to just learn to be like, okay, cool.
say your piece and let it go. Because the thing is,
But know where I stand with
Yeah.
it, right? Like be firm. This is where I stand with it.
but know that you're gonna do what you gonna do what you gonna do, and they're gonna do what they're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Because both of y'all are grown entities. Ain't nobody paying no bills, and ain't nobody standing under nobody else's roof, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's where it is, and it's that respect, like having that respect to be like, all right, you raised me, I understand that, but I'm grown too.
Yeah.
And for the Braxtons, like I'm grown too, and I got my own family, my own kids.
Yeah. Some of them grandkids.
Right. So I'm the mama in this cul-de-sac.
I'm the matriarch. Yeah.
So we can meet on a mutual, or we can't meet at all.
Yeah, I think that sometimes be the breakdown in the Black family. Sometimes we're scared to tell our parents, like, this is not right. Or older siblings or elders, period.
Yeah.
That, like, this is not how it works. But how do you do that with love? Right? So I think the folks who do it sometimes don't do it with love.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say when you do it, people find that they see that as disrespect. So you say you're doing it, and you say you're doing it with love, and they say, who the fuck do you think you is disrespecting me, trying to call me out on some bullshit? Nigga, I used to change your fucking diapers.
Come on, shit in yellow.
Oh, shitty ass.
Oh, shit yellow. Your shit still
So
yellow.
then they go back and use some of that shit.
Yeah.
So how do you do that with love when you got family members that's always going to bring up some shit, right?
Yeah.
And hold on to the shit that's in the past.
Yeah.
I done so much for you, and this is the thanks I
And
get.
you like, I'm not saying I hate you, right?
Right.
I'm not saying you horrible. I'm just like, in this situation,
you wrong.
You wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was something. I think that was a huge thing with the breast, right? I think if that can even be broken down, it can be there. Look, Von Zonigan taught us talking about depending on the situation, who you're with. So wherever you experience the trauma, that's what age you're stuck at. So whatever the brats and sisters, whatever they going through, wherever that initial trauma happened, I'm assuming when their parents got that divorce and that healing didn't take place, when they're all together with their parents, right? That's where they go back to. Right, everybody reverts back to that, and that's something that I'm taking into consideration. Like, and the thing is, so like when they outside of that circle with their own families, they fully developed humans,
Right?
Thinking right, full sentences, empathy, compassion, critical thinking, right? But it's something about when they all get together
With that mama, yeah.
it reverts back. They revert back to like this childlike state. That is crazy. It's interesting.
It is.
Pops Braston, like I said, he was just there so he can't get fired. Ain't he always?
Yeah.
But at the end, he always go back to his new woman, honey, and live his life. Tamar, your actions diminishes the message. I felt that word all the way through my spirit.
Yeah. Tell me more.
You didn't think that hit on the head, like not just for Tamar. Like I don't want to jump on Tamar. I do think people jump on Tamar because she extra, absolutely right. But they constantly do it. I think a lot of folks fall into this trap, right? Like who just be over the top. And just their behaviors, what they're saying is right? What they have valid points. And I do think sometimes Tamar has valid points. But because she be popping, locking, and dropping and smacking gum and hot sugar and flipping, like and reversing it, like it's too much.
Yeah.
And people can't focus on your behavior and your message.
Right.
So they choose to focus on your behavior because that's the easiest thing to do. And I think that's what loses. Because some of the stuff I do think Tamar was right on. Right. Some of the stuff she's talking about, she's right. But she doing all the other shit with it that people are like, I'm exhausted, girl. I can't look at you. It's too too bright.
It's
too
the
bright.
nonverbals, right?
Yeah, it's too bright that I'm not even connecting to your words that you're saying.
Because you're clapping, you're snapping.
Yeah.
You lean with it.
Because it's like, it's almost, it's validating.
Right.
To be like, yeah, see, told you so. This is what you do, right? Like that's the thing. So that's a word. Have you ever feel like your actions diminishes your message? I know I try to be firm with my message.
Me too, truthfully.
Yeah, I try not to. If anything, I think I get too calm when I'm ready to cuss somebody out. I get real calm and clear. You ain't getting too much snapping, clapping, and popping. But lastly, that being late. Tamar and Tony. This is a situation where I think they put Tamar out there, right? Tamar and Tony was wrong. But Tamar what?
Popping and locking.
See? And Tony in her car with the shades calling from the car, what's going on in there? Ma'am, you know what the fuck is going on. Y'all bitches are 8 hours late.
I don't know what's going on. I just had a meeting.
Yeah, and here comes Tamar. Hey, girl, some scallops. What's going on? Bitch, you're late. What? Do you know what I'm saying? That's triggering, right? So that's another example where I think her actions diminish her message, right? I think she was coming in to I think she did it like a makeshift apology. But all the other shit, you coming in like you 10 minutes early.
Right.
And you're 5-6 hours late. But Tony was wrong for that too. And I appreciated how Von Zant came in and was firm. Like that moment, I want to take that and put that in my head, because if I have children, that's something I want to instill in them. Stop fucking with my time. Be in integrity with your words and your actions. If you say you're going to do something, when you're going to do it, or communicate openly that you're not going to do it. And that's the thing. Like they kept pushing back the time and waiting. And then with his Von Zant off, she coming in ready to work. And these bitches is eating casually a scallop salad.
Right.
And Von Zant, I done ate in the... Rhonda said she done ate in the car. She said she eat on the floor on the roof. I'm here to do work because I'm here to hold my word to y'all. Right. But obviously the word don't mean nothing to you because you here. But I lost my mind when she was like, I'm leaving. How I get out?
How the fuck I get
out
of here?
Queen Von Zant. It was a word that was about respect. It's not even the late thing, but it's your actions that led to it. You need to communicate to people when you're going to be there and apologize for being late or reschedule it. Stop abusing people's time.
I agree.
Because I can't believe that they called, or their people, right, their managers, whoever done called, would have said, this is where we're running. This is the time frame we're running to. Should we reschedule, or are you all willing to wait? I don't think that happened. I think they was on nigga shit. Was keep saying was 20 minutes out. We 30 minutes out. We like you know nigga shit.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Yeah. That's what I think happened.
I'm at the light. I'll be there in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. An hour later.
I'm on the freeway. Oh, some traffic.
Yeah. Like that's the type of shit that I did not appreciate. But that was a clear example of Tamar taking the brunt of that when her and Tony was clearly late. And honestly, at least Tamar came in the house. Tony didn't even come in the house because I think she knows she was wrong.
She said she was on the phone with Babyface.
I don't give and look, not to be too shady, what appointments they got?
I don't know.
What? Come on.
I don't know.
You know what your family going through. You couldn't block your schedule for 2 days. Or rearrange this to time that worked for y'all. And that showed how, who was it? Tracy, Tawanda, and Trina is waiting. That's the story. Like, again, they just keep repeating cycles. This is what they've been doing since they've been girls. Waiting on them. And instead of, who should have said this was their mama.
Right.
Not Von Zant.
Not Rhonda.
Rhonda should have said nothing. Evelyn should have been like, hey, you wasting my time. You wasting this woman's time. You embarrassing the fuck out of me on television. Like, your family supposed to be your priority. That's not showing. If someone dead sick, it's different. And it wouldn't even know, like, Tamar wasn't like, oh, I was with my son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Tony's kids grown. Like, you not giving no valid ass excuses. And again, Pops Bratson did what?
He was there.
Yep, he did. I don't think I heard him say 3 words of I'm sorry. I think I don't know.
Did dad things. He was there.
We were reading the paper. What did he read the paper?
Y'all let me know when y'all ready.
Because he's been waiting his whole life on them.
Oh, time now? Okay.
Oh, okay. They ain't here? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't wait up.
Let me finish the Sudoku.
But Miss Evan, like, she should have said something to them, right? She should have said something to them, but it goes right along with the failure to commitment. Oh, wait, going back to the commitment. When Miss Evelyn talking about, I'll just stick around. And then my son was like, how am I supposed to know that's true? You didn't stick around in your marriage. Oh, my God. And I don't think she meant it. Like, I think if you're supposed to get a divorce, right? But let's be upfront with what a divorce means. And that's for anybody. You saying, I'm not doing this no more, right? And the hope is you doing it for the right reasons, right? For self-preservation, because you're not in love, like, right? And that's fine. But you got to own something to that, to say, I'm done.
Yeah.
She said, you got a problem with commitment anyway. Oh, my God. When she said that, I was like this, oh, my God. It was a few oh, my God moments in there.
Yes.
Or when she was talking about Tracy, talking about I'm numb. And then after she did the whole thing, but I don't feel like you numb.
You don't feel like you numb here?
Look. She do her laugh. Ooh, y'all ain't gonna like me. And then she go do that side step walk. What is that Von Zant walk? Where she be like side stepping on out?
I'm gonna call it the Von Zant shuffle.
But I thought it was good.
It was good. I look forward to seeing the rest of them.
Actually, I need to watch the real Von Zant because I think who is it? Cynthia Bailey's sister on there.
Oh.
Because remember, she was always with that tiki tiki boom husband in the background.
Uh-huh.
Like it was something that was undercover shady. I don't know why Andy Cohen ain't did deeper into it. She must have signed a waiver.
No.
But like Phaedra and Nene always just be like, yeah, Cynthia. I forgot Mallory. Yeah, Mallory husband crazy, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were always like shade and say it.
Yeah.
But I guess Mallory done came out. I was like, yeah, that nigga was crazy.
Well, she didn't have a peach. She was just a friend of the show.
Yeah, because it was her sister. So actually, I want to watch that and see what that need to come to. But I'm here for this Von Zant. She has proved to me that healing is there. And also, you got to want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I think everyone watching it is like, of course they love each other, right? Of course they want the best for each other. But it's something that's, there's some lead that has to be broken down. And I think it go all the way back to when Tony first got that damn contract.
Yeah.
Like low-key, high-key.
Because
I think that's where it broke down. It's either that two breakdowns. That divorce, when that mama said that daddy ain't shit, and the daddy went on about his life. And then the second breakdown was when Tony got signed and made it big.
Well, then they signed 3 of them, right? 3 out of 5.
But all of them was
going
to be signed. But one got pregnant.
Yeah, all of them didn't get signed, though.
They all were signed, but Tracy got pregnant.
Oh.
And decided to have that lone head. To have her son.
We talking about nobody's baby.
He a grown man with his own baby. Y'all know he got a long head. It's just an adjective.
Okay. Anything else?
Y'all go Google Tracy Braxton's son. Can you Google him? Do you know what he look like?
No.
Google Tracy Braxton's son real quick, Nero. So I think it's just some traumas that weren't healed, right? And they're stuck there. And they keep going back. And you can tell they can go through it because they have like these high moments of loving each other and being like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you can tell the love is there with the family, right? I don't doubt any of that. But
no,
you got to heal through the trauma. What?
You ain't shit.
What you mean?
You ain't shit.
He got a long head, don't he?
You ain't shit.
Look how long the head is.
I'm not playing with you.
Okay, but so I think those are the events they got to work through, basically, right?
Yep,
I think that's why Tracy feel like she's on the outskirts of it, right? Tamar got her little thing because the 3 sisters went forward, and even with just the 3 sisters without so Tracy felt left off to begin with, right? Mm-hmm. Because they said we're not doing this. It's not a good look to see black girls pregnant on stage. No, thank you, ma'am. All right, the rest of y'all go do your thing. Tony and them all singing. You know what? We're really not interested in y'all. Y'all kind of sound alike. We can just go with Tony for a fifth of the price. Right? Boom. Right? Like it's just you got to work through that. And I'm sure it was like the black family. Oh, well, we happy for you. We're just gonna push it forward. Like maybe that should have been some therapy or counseling to be like, what does it feel like?
Right.
Like how do you process it? And I imagine on Tony too. There's some survivor's guilt.
Well, shit. She put them on.
Yes, but there's some guilt about that.
I know.
It's just like going like when you go to college stuff, right? So when you leave your family, like it's some guilt there too.
Yeah, I know. She Michael Jackson though.
Yeah, oh my God. And never mind. No, I was about to bring the whole family down. So I think just those, and I think it's completely feasible and understandable. But you gotta want to heal through it, and I want to see them win. I want them to see them win as sisters. I want this Braxton's family values to go on and on and on, right? Because the thing is, I know we laughing and hee about the Von Zant. It's been too many serious seasons. I want to go back to the old school season when they was making up songs. Like, what's that song that Tamar made? So he don't got no panties on. Where's your panties at? Like, I want some of that. Uh-huh. Like, I want just fun, kiki. I don't need all this serious stuff, right?
After a couple years, ain't no more fun to have.
So
you start having fun.
You say ain't no more fun.
Ain't no more fun
joy.
To have.
Yeah. So.
This ain't Black Ink Crew.
I know. Like, I just wanted to get back to like that. And to get through that, they're going to have to work through this. Not that I think it shows a good example that other families need to take suit. Like I said, my family probably need to be up on there too, honey. And I'm the only one willing to go. And tell all of my truth and just cry.
Right.
And I'll let her hold me. She be holding you. I'll let her hold me. Whatever question she asks, I'm going to answer.
I don't think you're going to cry, though.
It's hard for me to cry. I'll tell the truth, though. And I think that throw people off when I tell the truth and don't cry. I'll tell the truth. Mm-hmm. But it takes a lot for me to cry. But no, I'm willing. I'm open for the healing. Sometimes you need other folks to tell you to. Mm-hmm. And you got anything else in your arms?
No, baby. I think you wrapped it out.
Oh, you ain't even say nothing. Say something else about it. Did I talk this whole episode?
No.
I feel like this is an Ayambi show.
No, baby. I participated.
Oh, okay. Because, who was that hating ass person who wrote in talking about letting Nero talk? Old niggas trying to stick together.
What you mean?
It was a couple shout out Fridays. It was like, Ayambi letting Nero talk.
Cause you,
I think it was another niggas. Y'all was trying to stick together.
You do be cutting me off though. You cut me off a lot, but I know.
Am I getting better?
It's your coping mechanism.
What clothes is on out there? This nigga.
As always, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us an email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. Remember, that's black with no K. To leave a comment about anything that we talked about, head on over to our website, or you can leave us a voicemail, and that's at 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later, and remember,
love is ever evolving. Peace.